Hello, my name is Unholy27, and today I'm going to give you a tour of the base. We have been playing for a while, and I figured we've done a lot of building but not a lot of recording, and I really wanted to record all this, but the things just didn't work out the way I wanted to do, but here it is now. This, what I'm standing on, is the foundation of the base. There you go. The nice foundation. I am planning on building a nice Japanese castle up here, and I hope it'll be big enough. Hi, turtle. Oop, glowing insects. Yes, that's how I collect my glowing insects. What happens is there's a lot of glow squid that spawn underneath here, and as you can see, there's axolotls as well. See? These cute little guys. There you go. Anyways, they kill the squid, and I collect the insects. Anyway, so yes, that's my plan, to build a giant Japanese castle, and in the surrounding areas I want to make like a nice village town area surrounding it. Up here, up front, which will be moved sooner or later, this is a little composter. I put my poppies that I get from my iron farm up there, put it in there, goes to the composter, and I get my bone meal down there. I just recently emptied that out to make some white dye. And this is just a little smelter. Put my stuff in there, and it comes down here. Okay, that works. If you come around, you'll see my little store that I made here. I planted all these trees here to make sure that I have wood, because I need wood for this. So I planted trees over there and over there. Right now, this is the floor entrance to my base. But yes, this is my little store. Right now, I'm selling slime blocks, fermented spider eye, iron blocks, and some honeycomb. Eventually, I want to sell the candles, but I still have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Am I going to make all different colors, or am I going to do this and then have a color store, I guess? I don't know. I have to figure out how the colors are going to work. But yeah, I think this came out very good. This design I copied nearly block for block from Cortezerino. I'll leave a link in the description below. I did make a few modifications, like making sure that you can walk all the way around. It came out fine. Don't really notice that much of a difference. Just make it look pretty. I might make a little dock area for over here, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, that's my little store. Oh, the neat feature is, since I don't want any zombies or anything coming in here, I have it connected to daylight sensors. So when it's nighttime, the door closes. But if you really need to come to the store while it's nighttime, you just flick the lever, the door will open. It'll stay open for as long as what you're in here. But for some reason, if you're in here and it turns to night, then I hope you either have your home warp ready, or you just do that and you can get out. And yeah, that's my little store. I have a chest monster going on here. Can't do much about it until I have my storage room set up that I want to do in here. Because I really don't like organizing these chests, and I have a bad habit of just dumping the things. as one would see in these chests just lined up. Just random nonsense. I have to move my nether portal because from the outside it looks horrendous. But I don't want to mess up where it is in the nether. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out. On the first floor underground, this is where I have some of my farms. My coarse fruit farm. All I did is hit the flowers with a bow. Making sure that's it from that one. And when I'm done, I come in and whack it. Now be careful of the arrows falling. So what that gives me is the chorus fruit, which I then put in a smelter and make emeralds with it. And this is where I collect the excess flowers so that I can expand this farm when I'm ready. Over here, I have my brown mushroom farm. Oh, there's a spider around here. Oh, I see the spider. Oh no. Where you go to now? Run. That's a nice bow that I have. Anyways, I bone meal the center mushroom and then take my Fortune 3 axe and I whack it all down. When I leave it, I get this inactive mushroom spawning, so that's nice. Over here I have my nether wart farm. Very slow to walk on. But I find when you harvest it with the Fortune 3 hoe, you get quite a bit more nether wart than what you would just harvesting it by hand. This one I did with Fortune 3 pickaxe. Somehow it got the most. But I'm not wasting my pickaxe on that. Over here I have a potato and honey farm. If I can get in here. I have these all set up. Since it gives a signal output of 5, I have my wiring set up to go through the comparator. When it reaches the 5th level, it will dispense a dispenser and it'll harvest the honeycomb for me. And on these, the bottles for the honey bottles. I also have this guy here do some farming, and then every now and then the minecart underneath will come and pick everything up like that. Awesome, right? Right. I somehow made a very temporary and unwanted iron farm for down here. I do not want it over here. I have to carpet all this so that they do not spawn up here. And I'll show you in a minute why they spawn. But this here is my pumpkin farm. I know most normally have it as melons as well. But, oh, perfect. That just showed you how it works. And there again. So what happens is the observer detects the change into the stem. That is normally when a pumpkin grows. When it receives that signal, it tells all these pistons on all 4 sides of it to slam down and break the pumpkin like you just saw. Underneath I have a minecart that comes around and picks it all up, the same way it does for the honey farm. I have a little cow crusher over here. Feed it wheat and you get steak and leather. Although I don't really have wheat right now, don't have a farm. So hopefully I'll be able to get that soon. Over here, I have a cave spider spawner. I had a village over here, and underneath it was a mine shaft. A pretty good one too. Got some decent loot out of it. I had random gamer help me. But yeah, I set up this farm. Now I can actually see in thanks to 1.17's update for the tinted glass, which I am so happy about. And then over here, you just come in and you whack-a-doodle it. And then you get the drops. Oh boy, I have to move that quickly. There we go. This is how productive that string is. I have to move things. All these are string, and these are all spider eyes. Slime blocks, honey, honeycomb, potatoes. I have a tiny sugarcane farm. Looks like it just harvested. It's been doing me good. Haven't been using it much. But I need a bigger sugarcane farm. Chest monster. And over here I have my villager hole, basically. It's pretty good. My pumpkins and potatoes I use for these guys. Nearly all of them buys potatoes, and a lot of them buys the pumpkins. Gave me a lot of emeralds to buy all my books. I've cured a few of these guys. See? Cured 2, meaning they've been cured twice. Some I have not cured. I've cured him. I just haven't put the slime back. And these guys I'll be using to acquire my quartz instead of going to the nether and constantly mining it, although that's a good form of getting my XP. These are the redstone guys and lapis. Very handy, very, very handy. And I have a cartographer. I haven't done much with him. He just happened to go there. And these guys I can sell all my string to. See? That's nice. And once I have my guardian farm going, which I will show you eventually, I can sell them cod as well. While I was excavating this area, I came across this slime chunk. It was a lot of work. I still don't have a beacon, and I dug all this out. I'll show you the collection system for it, but basically the slime spawn over here. They see the iron golems, try to go and attack them, and on the way there they either fall to their death, or when they are there they will burn up on the magma cubes. Now you remember all those iron golems up top that I showed you? This is why they are spawning. These guys. It's rather annoying to say the least. Now, the honey and potato farm that you saw up there, this is the collection system for it. These are the honey bottles, potatoes, and the honeycomb. Over here, I have it set for all the poisonous potato to come in, composted, and bone will come in here. The poisonous potato is very far and few in between, so it takes a while for this to fill up. But as soon as this is filled up, any excess will go over into the bone meal, to the composter, make bone meal. Over here, I have my little zombificating room. This guy, he is silenced, so he doesn't make the zombie noises constantly. I still have to silence all my villagers. That would be lovely. But, yeah. What I do is I bring my villagers down, have them come in here, well, obviously a minecart, open the gate, he comes, turns into a zombie. As soon as he's interested in them, goes that way. I close the gate and bring the villager out here, cure them, and then they give me cheaper prices because they're eternally grateful. Now the pumpkin farm that you saw up top, this is the collection system. The stone from earlier. It does pretty well, must say. So I'm happy with that. And this is my enchanting room. Grindstone if I don't like the enchantments. And I have a little setup here where you can see.
change this. Although I'm thinking maybe I should have it retract instead of push forward, because I don't think that does much of a good job, really. These are glow ones. Oh, I hear the slime. I guess he already jumped. But yeah, that's underneath here. Now all I can show you for what's further down is the collection area for my slime farm. Right here. I have a warp set. So basically only I can. Oops. That was not good. And this is what happens. The minecart empties out to the hopper and it collects all the slime. I collect them. And no, it doesn't look pretty in here. I have to prettify that up. Here as well, same thing. I come over here and I turn them into slime blocks. And then I sell them. And that's what you call profit. Now the only thing left to show you is the iron farm. But there's one more thing that I want to do here, and that's put up an automatic potion room. I would love to do that, but it'll take a while. I also have this doorway here that leads into the ocean, because with Minecraft logic, no matter the pressure of the ocean, you can always just have a wooden door and it'll keep the water out. Yeah, like an easy access to the front of the foundation. Sorry, the front of the base. Now the only way to get to my iron farm is either to fly up there or to warp. As you can see, I have 4 modules here. This one is a bit defective at the moment. That have each 5 villagers. That on its own would produce iron golems, as you can hear. But having the zombie here constantly scares them, which makes them even spawn the iron golems even at night. I think I had some lightning strike over here, and that caused my zombie that I had here to die, and one of my villagers to turn into a witch. Unfortunately, I had to kill the witch, and I have to repair that. I only discovered that today. But this is the difference it makes in production. That is just 4 villagers, no zombie. That is 5 villagers and a zombie. It's amazing how productive this is. And once I'm done, I just fly. It's an aerial view of my base. Not much. I would like to expand it out. This here is Random Gamer's warp that he has to my base so he can get here quickly. Oh, squid. Oh, that was a close one. So I have a few more areas to show, but it'll just be a quick show since there's not much going on there. That would be where my guardian farm is. I still had to do the productive area for it. We had a time when we didn't have any mob spawn. We couldn't figure out why. Eventually, Uncle Bob figured it out, and now we got all our mob spawning again. But during that time, I took the advantage to clear out the monument, and I had Random Gamer help me place all the soul sand because for some reason it was creating severe lag for me. But he was a great help. He placed all the soul swale and got all the guardians to come up. Okay, can't be here for long. Oh, even dolphins. Sorry, dolphins. Didn't mean for that to happen. Well, they're gonna start attacking me. But basically, yeah. This is it. That's always scary. If I have a potion of invisibility and take all my armor off, I can go in there and finish up the collection and killing chambers for all that. That way I can collect prismarine crystals and shards, and I can make all the prismarine blocks and the sea lanterns. So there's that. Which I have to get to doing that sooner or later. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And the next thing that I want to show you is where I've been having a little powdered snow collection farm. It's not much, and it has been raining, so as I said, it's not really much to show. I don't have any snow. That's how productive it is. 0. Hasn't been raining much, but yeah, found this village and decided to set up shop. Although in that house over there, when I was exploring, a polar bear and a cub came by, and they decided to nearly try and kill me. So yeah, good luck for me with that one. Well, that's all I have for this area. If it does rain, I have a little AFK spot here so that nothing happens to me. Just a little cozy niche area. I started to find a name for my pup in there. Any suggestions would be awesome. And I have a mineshaft system underneath here that I noticed. I'm not going in there alone. I did not clear my mineshaft alone either. I'm too scared for all that. And I guess the only thing left to show you would be the spawn area. And that would be the whole... Yeah, that would be the whole... that would be everything. And as you saw that warping, there's also a mineshaft underneath here. Uncle Bob already found a skeleton spawner over here somewhere that I would like to turn into an XP farm for all of us. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job making our spawn area. This over here is Random Gamer's lighthouse and his store at the bottom. So it's like visiting a lighthouse and having a gift store at the bottom, except that it's just food. So a restaurant instead of a gift store sounds better. I would like to show you what this lighthouse looks like at night, because it actually functions as a lighthouse. I also have to set up my store, which I will do in the next episode, I guess. Probably also with the tutorial from Cortezerino. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Cortezerino. Yeah. Well, in any case, I will put a link in the description in any case. My shop will go right there. Over there, you'll see a platform. That is where Uncle Bob is going to be building his store. Maybe in the form of a rocket. I don't know. You'll have to watch his channel to see what he does for that. But he has a gunpowder farm, which we need gunpowder. As you notice, got elytra, no rockets. Yeah, that doesn't work. Random Gamer over here, he can come to my store and come get some wax. Maybe. See, there you go. Pretty again. But he said that he might want some of this to be weathered. But either way, he still needs to get the wax to have it stay nice. Once it's dark, I will show you what this lighthouse looks like. But it works wonderfully. And I am pretty impressed with the fact that he did such a good job. I can't wait to see what Uncle Bob builds. He builds nicely as well. I'll show off his base sooner or later. It'll be awesome. And then I'll show off Random Gamer's base as well, which is over in that direction somewhere. I'm there and Uncle Bob is over there. We have other players on here as well, but they don't seem to be too active. I think one is having hardware problems. She's in that area. And then we had a new person join. I don't know where they're set up. But I'll go over there so that you can see what this all looks like. Yes, I need to make this. You see? Ain't that pretty? It's fully functioning. Well, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. And please leave a comment if there's anything that you would like me to do, improve on, or make better. If you have any questions, just let me know. I would greatly appreciate if you leave a like and a subscribe. And that's it from me. Thank you very much.